Hey everybody, welcome back. Let's talk about some tidbits because we've got some point purchase opportunities, a status match opportunity with Hyatt and American Airlines, and a couple quick pieces of credit card news. So let's jump into it. We're going to start with point purchase opportunities, and we're going to start with We're going to start with Chase partners first. So if you are a fan of Air Canada Aeroplan, from now until September 3rd, you'll be able to buy Air Canada Aeroplan points at up to a 30% discount. Now, this is tiered, so if you purchase 10,000 points, you're going to get a 15% discount. If you purchase 20,000 points, you're going to get a 20% discount. If you purchase 80,000 points, a 25% discount. And if you purchase 100,000 to 250,000 points, you're going to get the full 30% discount. If you were to max it out, the total would be 250,000 points. You will end up spending $4,439 US. If you were to stack this with the Air Canada card from Chase, you'd get the base earnings of 4,439 points plus the 250,000 points, and you'd knock out your welcome offer. You'd also get your welcome offer points for that if you just got the card. Oh, sorry, you would only need to spend $561 more to hit your welcome offer on the Aeroplan card. So Aeroplan welcome offer mostly taken care of, 250,000 points, 30% discount, and you'll be able to get additional 4,439 points. This totals out to about 1.7 cents per point. So if you have an Aeroplan redemption or you want to bank some points for pay yourself back, which I believe is unlimited through the end of this year for travel purchases at 1.25 cents per point. You can also pay yourself back on groceries and dining at 0.8 cents per point until the end of the year. I don't know if there's a cap on that one, and I believe there's a cap on travel going forward of $600, but don't quote me on that. So that's Air Canada. You can purchase Southwest Rapid Rewards points. Now, this is the quickest turnaround for this offer. Now, it's up to 45% discount. All you have to purchase is 3,000 points to trigger the discount. But this is ending on August 19th. So you can purchase up to 60,000 points. I believe 60,000 is the max. But if you were to purchase 60,000 points, it would be $1,800. Typically, you will save $810, which would put you at $990. Use one of the Southwest cards. You'll also be able to stack your points that way. Base 1x earnings, 990 points that way, 60,000 points, and if you're working on a welcome offer, spend toward a welcome offer on those cards. So pretty solid there. Next would be the World of Hyatt cards, the World of Hyatt Point system. World of Hyatt Point system is doing a 20% discount on purchase points from August 5th until October 8th. So this is running the longest. You can purchase a max of 55,000 points, which if you did, you'd trigger that 20% discount. Typically, that would cost you 1,320 points. You're going to save 264 points. You're only going to spend 1,056 points. Now, if you were doing the second half, the 2x spend everything on the ridiculous welcome offer on the World of Hyatt card, I don't like that welcome offer at all. But let's say you're doing it, right? You could purchase these points at base 1x, and you'll get points double, basically. So $1,056 would be 2,112 points if you're doing that welcome offer. If you're not doing that welcome offer, well, you'll get an additional 1,056 points for purchasing 55,000 points on a 20% discount. Just working with the maxes here, your points will vary. I believe you have to purchase a minimum of 5,000 points to trigger the 20% discount with Hyatt. So if you bought 10,000 points, save yourself 20% and be able to book at least 1 or 2 nights, depending on what category Hyatt you're spending a night at, and go from there. Next up, we have Hilton Honors. Hilton is running they usually run this a couple times a year, but seems to be every 2 months right now because they did it in April, they did it in June, they're doing it now. This will run from August 6th, today, until September 24th. Same thing, purchase points, get 100% points matched. You'll need to purchase a minimum of 5,000 points here to get that 100% bonus, but you can purchase up to 240,000 points. So if you were to do that, you would get 480,000 points with this offer. So 480,000 points would cost you $2,400. If you're working welcome offers on any of the cards, just happen to snag the Hilton Honors card with the 70,000 points and the free night certificate. If you made this purchase, you would get the free night certificate, you would get the 70,000 points, you'll get 480,000 points for the purchase, and the purchase, if you use that card, would also net you 7,200 points. This is a ton of point stacking all at once. Point stack alert. There you go. Now, if you're doing the Surpass card, you would also get the 130,000 points plus the 480 plus the 7,200 points for just the typical spend. And you'd only need to spend $600 to finish off your welcome offer. Just food for thought there. From welcome offers, we're going to do move over to a status match offer. If you have American status above, I believe above gold. But if you're gold, platinum, and platinum pro, you'll get a status match over to Hyatt to get Explorist for 90 days. If you make 10 stays at a Hyatt in those 90 days, you keep Explorer status until 2026. If you do another 10 stays at a Hyatt property, you will get Globalist until 2026. This way, if you have American status and Hyatt status, you can put your statuses together, cross-spend and cross-earn on either the Hyatt card or the American Airlines cards. American Airlines cards would probably be better in this case just because your miles will also include loyalty points, but that's up to you if you want to stack it that way. Or if you have the World of Hyatt card, you can spend toward Elite Nights on your card and gain miles on the American Airlines side. I don't know if Hyatt spend would also include loyalty points, but loyalty points tend to be accrued when you earn miles on spend. But don't quote me on that one. I do not know the American system that well. I do know that if you are purchasing on an American card, your American card will produce points, will produce loyalty points, and will earn World of Hyatt points as well. So there is that status match for you. Now, we're going to move over to some credit card news. The Dr. Credit has word that those who have the Bank of America Virgin Atlantic card, because this card is no longer going to be available going forward, because Virgin Atlantic has struck a deal with Synchrony. So Virgin cards will now be issued by Synchrony later this year. I think I've done a video on this, but the Bank of America cards will be converted to unlimited cash cards in late October. The unlimited cash card is the 1.5% unlimited earnings, unless you have preferred rewards with Bank of America, and if you have like preferred rewards, platinum, your 1.5% would be 2.625%. But that requires you having $100,000 in assets with Bank of America to hit that level of return on spend. So Synchrony is picking up the Virgin Atlantic cards. Those cardholders are not moving over to Synchrony. They'll have to reapply for the card, it seems. But if you hold on to the Bank of America card, it will be converted to a unlimited cash card for you as well. Moving over to some other news. If you've recently picked up an American Express card, you may see in your Amex Offers the ability to earn at select partners. So what do I mean by this? American Express has recently revealed that they've done some back-end changes to their offers platform. One of those changes will include offers for new card members, which is something that has been noticed in the last little bit. American Express now says, and I'm taking this from Danny the Deal Guru. So American Express now says that there will be that'll be an ongoing trend as they have new targeting capability available to merchant advertisers on the platform. Certain new U.S. card members will have the ability to be targeted with unique Amex offers. These offers will include Walmart, ExxonMobil, Gap, and SeatGeek for now. Other partners going forward. You'll be able to see these offers marked as new card offer, and they'll be available to you as soon as 5 days from being issued the card. So check out your American Express offers on the American Express app or in the American Express website. You'll see things like get 10% back on purchases up to a total of $10 from the Gap, or 10% back on purchases up to a total of $20 from ExxonMobil, and the same offer from Walmart. So just stay on top of that. Nice way to get some earnings back pretty quickly. And this is for folks who have had their card issued within, 5 days of issuance of the card. This is up until October 16th, and I think they're going to rotate out merchants going forward. And one last piece of credit card news. We have Credit One Bank and their Wonder card, which is like the only card worth getting. has been refreshed, except it's not worth getting, and I'll get into that in just a second. Apparently, it's been refreshed to the American Express network. It offers 10 times points on travel when you book through Credit One's travel portal, has a $95 annual fee, has no welcome offer. So, if welcome offers are a thing for you, avoid this card. Also avoid this card because it's Credit One Bank. But it is the strongest earning card, one of the strongest earning cards available. And, hilariously, not a lot of people get it because of Credit One's reputation. Credit One, the only credit card company that has a worse reputation than Wells Fargo. You earn 10 times points on hotel and car rental bookings through their travel portal that's powered by Priceline. You got 5 times points on eligible travel, including flights, dining, and gas purchases. 1 times points on everything else. You get American Express network perks like 15% off car rentals, platinum status, priority service, and car upgrades with Sixt rental. That's more European, but they do have availability here in the United States. Up to 10% off in car upgrades with Hertz. Up to 15% off in car upgrades with Avis. Car loss and damage insurance, which if it's like most other American Expresses would be secondary, but I'm sure if it's also an American Express, you could purchase the American Express primary if you wanted. Worldwide travel accident insurance, extended warranty coverage. Interesting. $95 annual fee. Increments, you can redeem points in increments of $10 or 1,000 points. It is a weirdly strong earning card, but it's Credit One. There you go. I just wanted to highlight that one because it's probably the only way that I could show that, reputation, a bank's reputation can be so bad that they can offer so much earning and no one will care. This is the sort of stuff that Wells Fargo has to deal with. I'll always bring it back to Wells Fargo. But that's going to do it for this one. If you like what I do, hit the like and subscribe button. Check out the pinned comment for ways to support me outside of YouTube. If you would like to support me here on YouTube, consider becoming a Tidbit collector. $2.99 membership fee. I've done early releases to members. I'll start doing some member-only Q&A soon. Just go from there. As always, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.